Well, hello everyone, it is a trading card collector with more One Piece CCG. Now I've been doing a lot of TCG lately. I've been going through my backlog of TCG boxes, and honestly I have a lot more to go through, but it has been a few days since I've recorded any CCG video. So today I'm going to do what's probably going to be a very quick one, because I'm going to open some of the metal slab cards, and these are quick, right? Because this is basically one card per pack. You buy some of these packs and you get a metal slab. And I'm going to do a couple of sets. Now I'm going to start with this one. This is Metal One Piece. This set is called the Songjing. It is brand new. I just received this one this week, and I've already opened a couple of boxes on my Whatnot stream. This comes in a very nice and heavy cardboard box. Unfortunately, this one got a bit dented on transit because it is a cardboard box, right? So that is not unexpected, but it is a pretty cool card box. So the distribution when you get this set, normally, I'm going to open it so you can see. So normally you have something like this, right? So you have a bunch of slabs, and all of these come in a magnetic top holder. And then some sets do have some redemptions. This one does have a redemption. It is a diamond ticket. This one is sealed. We are not going to open it. One of these boxes is going to have a redemption card for that price. So that's likely going to happen during the Whatnot stream. I'm not going to open that one. And as you can see, there's already a couple of holes. I've opened a couple of them on the Whatnot stream. But I do want to open a couple of them live. So all of these are individually packed. Some of them have a bit of a not so great glue over there. And I do have a couple of samples here, which I'm going to show. And these are a bit more on the waifu side, to be fair, right? But we do have these Nami, as you can see. So these are all metal cards. They all have like a big metal frame. There is a Nami right there. Some of them are serialized, like this one. So it's like a 15 out of 39. That's a very cool Nami. It has like some solid hollow foil treatment. These red pink studs on the side. I also have this Piranha. This is another metal one. As you can see, the frame is different. This one does not have as many studs, but it does have a couple of studs. But they all have some very cool hollow treatment. So I'm going to open a couple more of these, because typically what I do is I will use those on the Whatnot streams for trades. That's right. So I will have like a big series of cards that I have available for trade, and then if someone buys, like say someone gets this one on the stream and we open it and they don't really like it, or they just prefer one of the ones for trades, and I will just swap it for that one. So that's how I normally do things and whatnot. So all right, just gonna grab a couple of random ones. So like this one and this one that was here. No, that one I had like the goofy glue, I don't know, like that one. I'm gonna grab those two. I'm gonna open this too, so you can see. You can get that opening experience, what we typically do on the Whatnot stream, and what these look like. So let's take a look. Alright, so this one, okay, we pull one of the gold metal ones. This one is not serialized. At first I actually thought this was like a scratchy thing, but no, it's like a metal slab, and if it's a serial card, then that one would just have a serial. This one is not. Okay, so in this one we have, okay, oh, nice. So we have a diamond, a boa diamond. I'm going to remove it from the top holder so we can see it better without the glare. I am surprised that this one does not have a serial. It's one of the diamond series with boa. I had seen this on the flyer already. So there's one sexy boa, as you can see. Lot of hollow details over there, and a pretty cool frame as well. It's the same frame actually as we had here on the Piranha, only this one has silver stars as opposed to pink, and obviously the frame is gold. But yeah, these sets are becoming really popular lately. It's sad where you have like one card per holder, and they come on this, and they already come on your magnetic case. So, you know, in terms of collecting and saving those, very useful. So we have one, and then let's open another one. Let's open another one for, oh, I have already done that. From this set, which again is the Songjing. And let's hope we don't open... Oh, look at that. It's a serial 1 out of 68. Let's hope we don't open the redeem. If we did open the redeem, I don't really know how those are in this set. If we did open the redeem, I would just still save it for the set. Sorry, for the Whatnot stream. But alright, so we open a serial 1, and that is the very first one. So these are extra valuable because it's like 1 out of however many there are, in this case 68. So again, that was a silver one, and it is an ulti. It's interesting. I don't know why she has like a half of pink hair. For a second there I was questioning whether this was ulti or Reiju, right? Because you look at that, I mean, I guess it could be like Rebecca or anyone with pink hair really. But now really like blue and horns. So we have an ulti right there. And then that says like Little Shark Pyjama Series, because they're wearing a shark pajamas. So that's cool. That sort of looks like Hello Kitty. I'm sure that is not licensed Hello Kitty, but that is a pretty cool one. The only thing that could make this better if it was like one of the big characters, like Hanami or Aboa. But it is an ulti, but hey, it is a number one serial on a rarity that I'm going to assume is going to be quite popular because of the Hello Kitty stuff. Some of the sets do have like some crossovers with other famous properties, right? There's the previous metal set I opened had like a Gundam series. We had like One Piece characters with Gundam suits. And there's also some with Ghibli, some with Pokemon. So yeah. But yeah, this is what this look like, right? So it's very cool if you like collecting those. You get them on the top holder, and then you just put them on the shelf, or remove them from the top holder if you want to put them on a binder as well. So these two will be available on my Whatnot stream for trades. So that's what I always do with those. And also, if you're not on Whatnot, check the description of the video, because you can get $50 as a free voucher. As well if you sign up through the link in the description. So okay, so we have these two, and this is the Songjing set, so which is this one. Comes in this cardboard box, and I'm going to open another set so we can compare. The other set is the one that's called Nvshenshen, which I know it's a bit of a goofy name. So I have this one in this pretty big case. This is also an awesome case. Unfortunately, this one is a bit damaged. But yeah, as you can see, so this has like big metal cases. A lot of these sets come on a very cool cases, just like that one. So this one, as you can see, I have opened quite a few of these already. In fact, this is not even my first case. I've already opened a couple of cases of this set. So they do have like a big slot in the middle for a diamond ticket, which I no longer have. And yeah, I have a few left here. So let me show you actually a couple of samples. These are a bit spicy too. So I have a couple of ulti cards here. So I have this ulti dressed in a sumo outfit, and this other ulti, which is, yeah, definitely a bit more spicy. That's a bondage ulti. We have a couple of those. So I'm going to open a couple of random ones too, just to have a few more for trades. So let's select these two. Right. As an example, I'm going to open those two. This, same as the other ones, it comes in a very similar box. These ones are a bit thicker, so you can tell it. So you can see it on the box here. They're also fully sealed, unlike the other ones, which only have like a piece of tape. But hey, not all sets are the same. So again, this one is Nvshenshen. This one came out a couple of weeks ago, I believe. So this is not as brand new as the other one, as the Songjing, which literally just came out. But it is also quite new. I mean, it's still from this month. At the time of recording, this is July, the end of July of 2025. So let's just take a look. And some of this can be a bit too spicy. Some of these boxes are also difficult to open, so you can only rip them apart. So I'm going to take a look first before I show the card, because some of these can be quite spicy. So let me just look here in the back. All right, so this one I can show. For some reason I don't really understand, they tend to put them backwards. sorry, not backwards, like upside down. So as you can see, like normally I would put the magnet on top. They tend to do it the other way around. And these are also very thick card holders, right? It's like 180 points. But all right, so here's one from the Nvshenshen set, also very thick metal slabs, and this is a boa. So we have a boa in the swimming pool. This is UR005. So it's a spicy boa in the swimming pool. Let me just open that up. This one is not serialized, but as you can see, very, very thick metal slab. So this is basically what would be a case hit on most of the other CCGs, right? Most cases you are going to have one of those metals, one of those diamonds, but then you have like sets that are just that, right? So you basically every single card that you get is like a case hit from other sets. So some people really like to collect those, and to be fair, these are really, really cool cards. So we have spicy boa here. I would put it correctly oriented, and that's going to be one that we're going to have as a trade on the whatnot stream. And then let's open the other one. So this one's gold. Some of these even come with their own certificate of authenticity because they have precious metals in them, right? So they have like actual gold or actual silver. Okay, so we have this one. I'm going to guess it's also flipped. So that's a gold. Let me just double check. Oh, this one, actually this one is not flipped. So this one is also pretty spicy, but it's still something I think I can show. So it is also a boa. So we opened two boas. That is one very spicy boa. So yes, some of these sets are definitely a lot of them on the waifu category. But there you have it. So that's the two from Nvshenshen, and let me just put the other ones here. So we have Nvshenshen on top, and the other ones is the Songjing on the bottom. So let's compare a bit. Let's take one of those, extract this one, and this boa as well. So they're both metals. The Nvshenshen is slightly thicker. Not that much different, but it is slightly thicker. And it is also heavier because this one is all of this like a solid metal slab, and this one does feel like has like a metal frame in the back, and that metal frame in the front. But the rest maybe it's not entirely metal, whereas this one does feel like it's more metallic. They're both very solid and very heavy metal slabs, though. But yeah, two completely different sets, same size otherwise, because it is still a card, so you can still sort of put it into a binder if you want, or you can just keep them on your top loaders. So let's put that one here, and let's put the boa over there. And what I normally do on the streams as well is, let's put the other ones here for comparison. So we have the Namis, a couple of Namis, and then we had the other ulti over here. What I normally as well is like all the suitcases and materials that we use them as free giveaways in the whatnot stream. But yeah, let me know what you think. This is some of the these sets have becoming very, very popular lately. All the full metal sets that come directly on the magnetic top holders. And yeah, as you can see, some of them serialized. So there you have it. If you're interested in any of these, feel free to join my whatnot streams, because all of these are normally available for trades over there. And feel free to also join our Discord channel if you have any questions. Thank you, and see you next time.